Real ticker news, Tig politics, man. And remember, I'm running for governor in 2026. So, Devontae Frederick, South Carolina governor, 2026. Make that known. Make that part of your everyday thought, everyday situation, everyday manifestation. Manifest that. Manifest me being the governor of South Carolina 2026. Cause that's what we need around here. We need me. Anyways, man, DNA exonerates man 47 years after he was wrongfully committed. All right, so before y'all think that this man been in jail for 47 years, no, he has not been in jail for 47 years. He served 7 years initially, when the charges was brought against him, whenever that was, however old he was. I'm thinking he was like maybe 17 at the time or something, right? So the exoneration is just basically, it's basically stating that he never did that. He never raped nobody, basically. So basically he finally got his name cleared. So for like basically he served the time as a rapist, but he never was a rapist in the first place. He just got accused of rape, right? So basically after fighting to get that charge taken off of his record and getting that smut off of his name, it took 47 years because back then they didn't have DNA testing. So now that they got DNA testing, they was able to prove that he never raped nobody in the first place. Yeah, he already served that time in jail. He'll never get that back. And yeah, he had already been labeled as a rapist. And he'll never get the years back that people thought he was a rapist. But moving forward, I think that it is beautiful that now he can have that relief of knowing, like, I always knew I never raped nobody type shit. I always knew I was never like that. I just needed to prove to the world that I wasn't like that. Because think about it, bro. Imagine being accused of rape and you know for a fact, you probably ain't even imagine being accused of rape and you ain't even have contact with the person that's accusing you. Not saying that's the situation right here, but I'm just saying, just imagine being accused of something you didn't do. How can you prove you didn't do it? Like, that's the hardest thing to ever prove, is that you didn't do something. How can you prove that, right? Especially if everything fighting against you to prove that you did it, but you didn't. That's crazy. I wish they had the DNA testing back then, which they probably did. Let's be honest, bro. Certain stuff that they claim to be new, man, that shit ain't new. It's just new to us. If they saying it's new, believe me, for 10 years before we knew about this new shit, they was already using that shit. The iPhone was here. The iPhone was here when the flip phone first came, bitch. They been had iPhones. They had iPhones probably before regular ass telephones types. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Be aware of certain things, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I say that to say this. Thank God. Thank God that he finally got to clear his name, man. Because that's messed up. Imagine that, y'all. You had to live most of your life with people looking at you as a rapist. Like, they looking at you like they looking at you like scum. They looking at you like a predator. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't cool, bro. Like, and that man had to deal with that for years, bro. For 40, man, get out of here. They need to give him some money. They need to give him about, what, $47 million. What you talking about? Shit. Or at least $7 million. How many ever years he had to serve? Give him that amount in millions. Or, better yet, give him 47 million. Because, yeah, he deserved $1 million for every year he had to deal with that shit. That's crazy. Anyways, man, real Tigger news, Tig politics. And remember, I'm trying to become the governor for South Carolina in 2026. And see situations like this. This is the type of stuff that I'm trying to prevent. I'm trying to prevent wrongfully convicted people. I'm trying to prevent wrongfully convicted anything. I'm trying to prevent anybody being wrongfully accused of anything, if that's the case. But yeah, man, Tig politics. Real Ticker News, Devontae Frederick, Governor of South Carolina, 2026. And remember, you can go get a hoodie at bluecollarcashllc.com.